Shall we? Shall we go foraging? Oh, come on, lazy. You just want to sit in the sun. Come on in. I feel like the choice of trouser that I've gone for today is a bit too suited to what we're up to. It's a bit too well matched. We want to go pick some dandelions because we've got a couple of foodie experiments on the go. We'll reveal all a little bit later. But the trousers that I've gone for are dandelion coloured. Don't judge me too much. But yeah, we want to go for a little bit of a toot like the towpath and go and grab some of these. And today's a perfect day to do it because it is sunny and warm, and that is the perfect kind of weather for dandelion foraging.
It looks like he's going on a safari. Dress for the weather.
Oh, you're like your mum, you've got a head for hats. What's on the inside?
It's double-sided.
And that looks much more fun, the inside.
Less safari-like though.
Yeah, but much cooler. Looks like it's off to a rave. In case you can't tell how little we trust this weather to stay sunny, we've brought all of our warm clothes with us. Just had so much rain and stuff recently, we can't trust it's going to stay sunny like this, but this is beautiful.
This is lovely.
More of this, please. We've trotted all the way up here with all of our stuff with the intention of spreading out the picnic blanket, doing a bit of cooking and having a jolly nice time by the banks of the river. But I don't know if you can see above my head, there is literally a cloud of midges. There's so many flies. We're being eaten alive. It's either the sign that this is a really healthy ecosystem here or that I need to go and have a shower. So what I think we'll do instead is just gather a few flowers and then probably head back to the boat.
Yes.
If you've never foraged for dandelions, they are an amazing plant, obviously so prolific in springtime. And in herbal medicine, they're shown to be like really good for your digestive system, for your blood and liver health. Most importantly to me though, they're absolutely delicious, especially the flowers, and you can eat the whole plant. So the flowers, great in salads, the young leaves of the dandelion as well, really good in salads. And the root, I've never done this myself, but I went on a foraging course by Foraged by Fern, and she made a tiramisu using dandelion root in place of the coffee. If you roast it, you can use the root as a substitute for coffee, and honestly the taste is remarkably similar. I've never done it myself, but yeah, it was really, really good when we had that. We need about 50 of these heads. Oh, there's a bug on that one. So yeah, we better get picking.
Enjoy the sun. I've been buffeted already.
Kind of goes without saying, but if you are gonna pick some dandelions, all the usual rules of foraging apply, so don't pick them from the roadside, and find fields which haven't got any herbicide or pesticide sprayed on them, and try not to pick too many from the same area because these flowers are really, really vital for the early pollinators, so things like honeybees, bumblebees and stuff. Pick a few from here, pick a few from there, and just leave plenty for nature to feast from. I think I just saw a barn owl. Yeah, over there. Oh. I'm not sure what Tilly's up to. soon as you bring her outside on a day like this, she starts acting like she's a lion. Just sort of sitting there in the savannah, surveying. We play a game of Spot the Schnauzer. Hang on, I'll turn you around, you can have a look. That is a pretty good haul of dandelions. Tilly's sprinting like a mad thing through the grass. I think we've timed things just right because there's a big grey cloud over there. It's got that kind of feeling in the air like we're due, like a proper downpour, you know, when there's kind of that atmosphere of thunder and lightning. So yeah, I think it's probably about right that we headed home.
I think so. Cook up a feast.
Cook up a storm. What are you two up to?
Chilling. Chewing our hands.
Look at those little rosy cheeks.
Teething, teething. Teething, teething.
There's always a bit of a debate about the best way to, I suppose, clean things like dandelions and elderflower when you forage them. Basically, like, how do you get rid of the creepy crawlies that are living on there? And some people say to wash them. What I tend to do is to pop them into a bowl like this and then just leave them outside for half an hour, and you'll find most of the bugs tend to crawl off. And if you know that the area where you've got them from is like a private space and it's not got too much traffic from, you know, dog walkers and stuff, then it's probably fine just to leave them like that if you're going to cook them. But if you're not too sure, then always play it safe and just give them a little bit of a wash. I mean, the only downside of giving them a wash is it washes away the pollen, and that is what provides you with the most amount of flavour. So it's kind of up to you, really. It depends on how squeamish you are. What we're going to use these for is to make a really strong tea, because I am making some homemade kombucha. It's a bit of an experiment. If you don't know what kombucha is, it is fermented tea. It sounds a bit gross, but it's absolutely delicious and really good for your gut. You know, it's a fermented food. Dandelions also got so many compounds in them which are great for your gut health. So I'm kind of thinking those two things combined should be good. Although it is a fermented drink and it can get quite explosive. So we'll show you how we get on with that. I just need a couple of days for that to brew and finish fermenting and all of that. So we'll see. But these ones, I'm going to make some dandelion fritters. So just pop these in a little batter, which I'm going to do like a gin and tonic batter. I'm kind of thinking that the lovely sweet honey flavour of these will go really well with like a gin and tonic flavour batter. So yeah, that's the plan. There's loads of stuff you can do with dandelions though. One thing I would recommend is went out. That one was really good. Oh, the batter's really good. It's really light. There we go. Some beautiful dandelion fritters with a little bit of lemon juice and some bee pollen. I think they're going to be good. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm excited to have
What noise are we going to get from Gabby? Is it going to be a or a
or gross. How lovely. It's nice and big on the stem still. You want some? I'm going to love some. It's a that's lovely.
You sort of lose the dandelionness, don't
Am I meant
you?
to put the whole thing in my
yeah,
mouth?
just bite the whole thing. Come on.
That's really lovely.
Good crunch.
Good crunch. The batter's lovely.
Yeah.
The lemon goes really nice.
And what about the bee pollen?
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Do you want to finish that off?
Is it all for me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to do my batch in a sec.
Yeah, that's lovely. No, get your hands off. It has such a lovely aftertaste. I'm really bad at describing food, but it's dandelion-y. It's lovely.
There you go, guys. If you're wondering what they taste like, they're dandelion-y. Right, I'm going to do my batch and then crack on with making that tea for the kombucha. So, yeah, we'll probably see you a little bit later on.
How do you normally do this?
What?
I've got myself really stuck. I've not got my mouth to get in.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the wet dry vac out for Matt to borrow. I have no idea what I've done here. Can you tell that I don't do boat stuff very often?
You need to be on the other side?
This side.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, thank you.
I think that's what it was. Jack was being entertained by looking at you following your buttons out the window.
There's a question that you get asked a lot when you live on the water. People always want to know what it is about this lifestyle that you love the most. And it's one which I always find impossible to answer because it's really hard to surmise it in like a few words. Because this is going to sound really cliched and really cheesy, but I sometimes think it's more of a feeling than anything else. And you know, when you've got days like this, when it is sunny, you've got the doors open, the hatches open, the canal's just looking beautiful. We've had quite a few boats go past today, canoeists, paddleboarders, moorhens, ducks. I don't know, it's just something about when you come into spring and everything reawakening, coming back to life. I just love it so much. Our neighbour has been furtively doing a bit of DIY, which is reminding me about the amount of stuff that I've got to get done in this boat this summer. He's discovered a little bit of water in his bilge, similar to the problem we had a couple of weeks ago. So he's borrowed our wet dry vat to try and sort that out. Gabby is out on the towpath, and I am providing sustenance with that little bit of homebrew that we made the other day. I'm a little bit nervous about opening this. What I did is made a really strong dandelion tea. So put the flowers with some fennel seeds and some orange zest into a big jar, and I made about 2 litres worth, and I let that brew overnight before then straining it off and popping about 250ml into each of these bottles, and then topped it up with kombucha. And I've let these sit for a couple of days to, well, hopefully ferment again and make this go fizzy. I'm a little bit nervous because, you know, they're fermented, so it could explode. I hope it is going to be fizzy. We'll just have to wait and see. I can't see your head.
I want to be able to see my head. Can you get your giraffe?
Oh. was expecting a bit more of a, but we had a little noise. You ready to try it?
Yes, absolutely.
Can I pass these out the hatch to you? And I'll wander out. That one?
Oh, they look fizzy.
They do look fizzy, don't they? Yeah. They're quite an interesting colour. It matches your hair.
Does it? Here you go then. Or should I try first?
I'll let you in on a bit of a secret. Gabby has been outside editing for
All
most of the afternoon. And it's the video you're currently watching, so not to get too meta, but we're running quite tight against the deadline and we've got to get it done before tomorrow.
Got a few more hours.
Yeah, because we have to go and meet friends, so yeah, we're running quite tight. So let's try this.
Cheers.
Cheers. And then get it edited. Or you're going straight in.
Oh, that's lovely. It's like a gentle fizz.
It could definitely be fizzier, but
You can really taste the dandelion. It's got that
honey.
sweet honey, yeah.
Yeah. And the orange.
That's lovely.
That's really good.
Homemade kombucha.
Look at that.
First batch.
Yeah. It's about £3 a bottle to buy it, so.
That's lovely.
And that's for a little bottle.
Perfect day for it.
You know what? That really isn't too bad. Could be a little fizzier, so I'll probably leave the rest of the bottles a little longer to give them a chance to ferment again and get that carbonation. But yeah, dandelion kombucha. Homemade, really good. We need to crack on and get this video edited, so that's probably it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, if you could tap that little button down below that says subscribe and maybe give the video a thumbs up, then that would be awesome. And if you fancy buying us a coffee, then
That would be really lovely.
we'll see you next time. Bye.